DF-Empress444 here to do a collective read. Decks have already been shuffled. We're going to tap into the energy of the collective. I hope everybody's doing really well this evening. Please remember to use your discernment while watching this reading. Please remember that this is a collective reading, not a personal reading. If you are interested in a personal reading, everything you need is inside my description box. Please remember to flip the roles how they fit for your situation. Yeah, and with that being said, we're just going to tap into the energy of the collective. I'm on kind of late this evening, so I apologize. I was watching some television, trying to relax. So, we have fucked up over you. Twin flame. Heartbreak. And rejected. Okay. Okay. Let's get some more for the collective. Whatever you want the collective to know. Five of Wands. Four of Cups. Nine of Cups. Eight of Cups. The Tower. Ten of Pentacles. Strength. We got the King of Pentacles, and then we got an extra card, which is the Four of Wands. Okay. Again, remember to flip the roles how they fit for you. Remember that this could be past, present, or future. Everybody's on different timelines, so follow how this fits for your situation. So yeah, definitely what Spirit's showing me here is you rejected somebody here. I'm getting like an illusionist is what I'm hearing. This is somebody who maybe you considered your twin flame, right? And again, for some of you, it could be your twin, but I'm definitely hearing it could also be karmic twin for some of you. Okay. This is you now sitting in this energy of the Nine of Cups. Content, right? Becoming stable and feeling very grateful, right? For the lessons I'm hearing. Hi, guys. Hey, Deb. Hey, Tanya. So what I'm seeing here is definitely grateful for the lessons. Even though, like, if you would have looked at the past you, not too long ago, you would have been thinking, man, why do I have to keep going through this? But I feel like you're finally starting to get this, gratitude for sure of like, man, if I wouldn't have gone through this, I probably would still be suffering, I'm hearing, or like going through toxic relationship. Yeah, just not feeling good, right? So sometimes in the pain, right, we find the lesson. Definitely. But I'm definitely seeing here somebody's disappointed, okay? They're going through a lot of like conflict. Whatever, this is funny because this is coming up in your energy, but I don't see a lot about you right now. I see more about whoever this person is. And again, take this how it resonates for you. But whoever this person is, they're going through a lot of strife right now. A lot of fighting back and forth with multiple people, for sure. There's some kind of tower going on that you don't know about, and it's a good thing that you don't really know about. The only way I feel like you're gonna know about this is once it's all, I just heard the smoke settles, you may hear about it, right? somebody may come to you with some kind of information about this. Or again, it could just be found out through readings. Okay, I'm called to say for some of you as well. But again, there's some kind of tower happening, right? And because you have gone within and balanced yourself, this is causing all of this, these energies from the past to have to experience the energy that they were giving out. Okay, that's what I'm called to say. You are definitely standing in this King of Pentacles energy, which is somebody who's meant to be seen as a leader, somebody who's abundant, also someone who is equal give and take. So you are very generous, right? But I feel like you're now standing in your power. So you're only giving to people who you feel deserve your energy. Um, because when I think of money, I think of energy. So that's how Spirit's showing it to me. So I'm definitely seeing like being more careful with your finances, how you're spending, being more careful with being more disciplined. Thank you, Spirit. Mm-hmm. Let's get some more. With that Four of Wands, though, I'm definitely seeing you celebrating something here. Yeah, with the Two of Wands. There's some kind of progression forward. Yeah, away from these toxic energies again. So with this Ten of Swords, it's like you're moving away from these like painful endings. I don't feel you feel stuck in that anymore. Thank you, Spirit. That's great. I feel like you in the past felt defeated, right? You felt heartbroken, you felt at a loss. I'm also definitely hearing lonely. You felt alone. But I'm definitely seeing you progressing and moving forward. So you're getting ready to celebrate something here. What is the collective celebrating? Page of Pentacles. Something starting out small, some kind of manifestation coming in for you, some kind of financial opportunity. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what this financial opportunity is. The Star. Something about you being seen. Because you're in your purpose and you're having faith, right? You're trusting, being vulnerable as well. Thank you, Spirit. Two of Pentacles. I feel like in the past you were juggling your emotions, right? Back and forth, kind of like growing and healing, but then still with a, I just heard, with a little bit of fuck you attached, right? Um, but you're adapting, right? It was like shedding old skin, I just heard. Thank you, Spirit. I like the little bit of fuck you attached. The Empress, yes. You are meant to be abundant. I don't care if you're masculine or feminine, okay? This is an energy, right? So it to me it's just standing more in your feminine energy, right? Accomplishing some things, growing, yes. Evolving, yes. Give me something more. Three of Cups. I feel like there's some people that are getting ready to be able to celebrate with you. I don't see this as whoever I'm speaking to, you're not someone who has like a big crowd, right? It could be I just heard a few, right? So there's um definitely a small circle. I just heard a small circle. But I'm definitely getting, you might be getting ready to go. Someone here is going to like some kind of like actual party or like celebration. The Devil. Give me one more on the Devil card. Ace of Cups. Mm. So there's still some kind of like restriction here around love. That's what I'm hearing. It's like a restriction around love. What is this restriction? Nine of Wands. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So what I'm seeing is you could be in a new relationship, I'm called to say, or this is coming for you. And Spirit is either warning you or preparing you, right? For don't judge this new person on what you went through in the past. Okay? Be careful of doing that. But also, right? So it's like a double-edged sword, right? Whenever you're moving forward and you're meeting new people or starting new jobs or, entering any kind of new friendships, because we know what we know, right? And because we have experienced the things we experience, sometimes, we want to be aware, right? And we want to have our third eye wide open to see, right? But I am called to say too, like, Spirit is showing me for you to like live in the moment, right? Enjoy time spent, enjoy I just heard don't act like a detective. Thank you, Spirit. So the way Spirit is showing that to me is yeah, just don't right away assume the worst. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, it's morning where you're at? It is 11:43 p.m. here. Ace of Pentacles. Yes. So, because you don't want to miss an opportunity here, right? Because I feel like there's something good here coming in, some kind of abundance, some kind of opportunity, and you don't want to misplace, right? Um, instead of having fear, thank you, Spirit. Instead of having fear, God wants you to have faith that all is well. Thank you, Spirit. And I know some of you are going to say, well, I thought all was well before, right? Yeah. But now you're learning because you've learned, right? You've learned a lot about different people and energies and things like that. So in the past, you didn't know. Now you know. So it's like, I feel like if you put yourself around people, you're going to choose wisely anyway, right? So it's like trusting yourself, right? Trusting the universe as well. Things are coming into alignment, and I feel like it's because you're, thank you, Spirit. Things are getting ready to come into alignment. I do see that, like, maybe you're feeling overwhelmed in some area here, and it could have to do with like finances, or it could have to do with like love options, I'm called to say. Judgment. Mhm. This is another rebirth, I'm called to say. And again, we've touched on this for the past couple readings, and this keeps coming up for me that I keep seeing. It's like forgiving the past so you can move on. You don't live there anymore. And you really don't ever have to experience that again. Why? Because you're going to recognize it. Okay. Again, it's all about like trusting yourself. Yeah, the Hierophant, because you have an inner knowing. Again, it keeps showing me forgiveness, forgiveness. It's like trusting yourself, forgiving yourself for what you lacked in the past, forgiving these other people or this person. But now You make the rules, right? You're no longer just skating by, right? Just accepting whatever. It's like, no, you call the shots, right? Seven of Wands. I definitely see for some of you here, it's almost like not allowing people to come into your energy, always being very defensive. Be careful of that. I understand you want to maintain control. I understand that you want to, um, but you could push somebody away. I'm hearing here. Give me something more. Yeah, Six of Swords. You've been through this transition, right? Spirit really needs you to let go of that extra baggage from the past. Mm. Yes, look at this. Eight of Wands. Things are changing quickly here, okay? I'm definitely seeing you may receive some kind of like, um, some kind of messages, some kind of, I'm definitely hearing, some kind of truth. Things are changing very quickly. Things are coming in, things are moving around the world. Yes, because you've completed the cycle. Thank you, Spirit. So some things are meant to start moving around here for you, but you may miss something. Thank you, Spirit. Mm. Three of Swords in reverse. This has to do with you, collective. This is more about not there's some kind of doubt here about not trusting yourself, or like I'm also hearing um not feeling like you're good enough. Ooh, new levels, new devils. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard new levels, new devils. So it's almost like in the past, ooh, Spirit, talk to me. The way Spirit is showing this to me is like in the past, you were comfortable. Now, hear me out, collective. A lot of you may try to disagree with me at first until you think about it. We all have an ego, right? And the way Spirit's showing it to me is like you being comfortable with the past because you knew you were better than that, right? So it was like you were always around people in this toxic energy, always competitive, always, you know, starting trouble, always into some shit, toxic behaviors, and you knew you weren't. So it was comfortable there, right? Because in our egos, sometimes we keep ourselves around people that in a sense we're kind of better than, right? Hear me out, because this is true. But then when it's time to evolve and move forward, then you may not feel like you're good enough, right? To be around people maybe of maybe that are more spiritual or more religious, or be around people that are higher up in business sense, or even if you're an entrepreneur, like being around people that maybe will teach you something, right? Because you're not used to that. Thank you, Spirit. I am called to say don't cut yourself short because of the fear, right? The fear of the unknown. You want it. I, I'm called to say this. Spirit wants you to think of this saying. Sorry, I'm getting like downloads. Spirit wants you to remember this. You never want to be the smartest person in the room, right? And that comes in all forms, right? You never want to be the brightest person in the room, the smartest person in the room, because how would you ever learn anything, right? So sometimes we have to step out of our egos both ways, like not feeling like we're better than anyone else and not feeling like anyone else is better than us. So, in other words, it's like being humble, finding that happy medium, right? Like, I can still learn, yes. Amen. Okay. Spirit said, don't touch no more on that. Okay. Knight of Wands. You are a natural leader. I feel like people will naturally draw to you. Um, for someone here, you're definitely an entrepreneur. Okay. You're overcoming some kind of like challenges. I also just heard brain fog. You may feel that when you separated from whoever this person was from the past, it could have been like really hard because you were, I'm definitely getting heavy narcissistic energy, the way spirit is showing it to me. And it's like somebody playing a lot of manipulative games, mind games. So maybe you had a lot of brain fog. And I feel like that energy is starting to clear. So maybe you're able to think more, be more sharp. Thank you, spirit. Yeah, Page of Swords. Your head is no longer in the clouds. Okay? There was something here that because of all the manipulation, it was hard for you to like. I just keep hearing brain fog. That's the best way I can describe it. Now you're gaining this new zest, right? And having a thirst for knowledge. You're wanting to learn. You're wanting to learn more. You're wanting to get out and do more. Thank you, Spirit. Absolutely. Justice. There's some there's some energies here that are getting ready to balance out, cause and effect. So if you're on the good side of karma, kudos, because that's coming in. Scales are about to be balanced here. But again, for someone here that's not, mm, it's gonna definitely be some like karma coming, right? I'm definitely seeing there could even be like a law, some kind of case. Mm, that's for someone. The sun. I feel like you, collective, whoever's watching me, you're in this energy of celebration, right? A rebirth, feeling successful, um, nurturing your inner child, for sure. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Swords and the Hermit. I feel like you're not a judgmental person, whoever I'm speaking to. I feel like you definitely have clear boundaries now at this time, and you're able to communicate that. It's like you don't mind people coming towards you, but it's almost like maybe, oh, thank you, Spirit. I feel like some people might even take you the wrong way because you're very direct with how you speak now. It's like, don't come over here playing games. You know what I mean? I know what I want. I don't have time for the bullshit. That's what I'm hearing. So you could be feeling I just heard a lonely bird and then I heard the song. Hey there, lonely girl. Lonely girl. Ah, spirit. With this hermit card, I'm telling you, you've done so much soul searching and like going within, looking for the truth about you and why you were involved in these relationships, situations. Absolutely. Give me something more. The Emperor. Whoever you are, I feel like people do respect you because you stand in your power, right? hmm And I definitely see whoever you are, you're highly protected. You're becoming very disciplined, focused, but still practical. Mhm. We have the Magician and we have the Chariot in reverse. I'm definitely getting here. This is for someone. Someone or something here is trying to manifest you. Um, but because you're so disciplined right now, it's like it's a fear of being careless. So I feel like you might pass an opportunity. That's what I'm seeing here. I was just making sure another card didn't come out. Death. Mm. This is some kind of new beginning coming in. Is this a healthy new beginning, Spirit? Yeah. This is some kind of like love situation here. Somebody you're going to have a union with. Um, mm, two people together. Building something, I heard. hmm Oh, and I also heard you, your person, and God, right? So I'm definitely hearing like you're also looking for someone with the same values. hmm So we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Swords. You're, I am called to say, whoever this person is, it's almost like you and this person both looking for the same kind of things in each other. I don't know if you've already met this person or not. Again, this is a collective reading, so it's hard to tell. Because some of you, yes, you've already met this person. Some of you, not yet. It's coming. But it's like, I'm definitely getting both of you like have invested in so many other energies and people in the past, right? So both of you maybe could be starting out kind of slow, small, um, but definitely wanting to come together here. I have this heavy feeling that either you or this person, this new person, definitely has like some anxiety, right? Um Fear around moving forward because of past trauma. Maybe that's why for some of you you haven't met this person yet. Maybe there's still some things to be tweaked, right? Um I'm also hearing because you are like really close to meeting this person, Spirit showing me that this past person is definitely feeling anxiety and fear and worry right now. Because they pull from your energy, so they feel someone new coming. hmm You're looking for somebody who's disciplined like you are. I'm called to say, who's truthful and honest. hmm But they're coming. They are a coming. The Hanged Man. This is like I just heard the last hoorah. It's almost like spirit wanting you to really think about what you want. This is the time before you meet this person to think about what you're really calling in. What is it that you really want out of someone? Not, oh, he's got to be 6 foot tall or she's got to have a great set of tits. That's not what I mean. What I'm saying is, uh, What do you really want? Do you want somebody with a giving spirit, right? Do you want, and be careful what you wish for, right? I always say, man, when you are manifesting, right, it's like a friendly, you want somebody who's friendly and loving, and well, be careful because you're going to get just that, somebody who's super friendly. And then maybe you won't be able to handle that, right? So again, it's almost like spirit wants you to take this pause and really think and call in what it is that you really want. What aligns with you? And are you able to meet somebody with that same kind of energy that you're requesting? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords. Yeah. This is where you're really like getting mental clarity. A lot of breakthroughs. Your mind is becoming fucking sharp. Okay? I just heard they can't pull nothing past you at this point. Mhm. Eight of Swords. There is some negative thoughts here still. I'm definitely seeing some kind of restriction. And it surrounds uh feeling like a victim from the past. Thank you, Spirit. But you're not meant to be in this energy. You're meant to be in the Six of Wands energy. Public recognition, being confident. For someone here, you're playing small. Stop playing small. You already did that in the past. Absolutely, Ten of Cups. You deserve harmony, relationships, happiness, fulfillment. Don't block yourself being in this Eight of Swords energy. You're meant to be seen. You can't be seen when you're sitting in the house eating bonbons, watching uh, Cops or Law and Order. I'm just saying. It's like, get out there. I don't watch too much like TV, to be honest with you. So I don't know what's the newest trends of television. So that's why I said the shows I said. Don't get me wrong, I do watch television. Now I do again, but not like that. The High Priestess. Mm. You've gained so much fucking knowledge, man. You're somebody who definitely has high morals. And it's almost like you've gained so much knowledge. I'm definitely hearing for someone here, you could be a tarot reader. Hmm. Good for you. Kudos to you. Four of Swords. Mm. I feel like you've already spent this time resting, um, really trying to figure out who you are, figuring out your own truths, and keeping things to yourself, I'm called to say. It's almost like not wanting to reveal things that you've learned yet, not wanting to reveal the new you, but I'm called to say you need to get out. Get out there. Thank you, Spirit. Why are you offended? Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's like, mm, I definitely am getting this heavy energy of like you being afraid of being somebody coming towards you in this deceptive energy, somebody being strategic. Page of Wands. Mm. I just heard let your hair down. I just heard let your hair down. Live a little. Mm-hmm. You're meant to be a free spirit. I like this energy, collective. Absolutely. Well, I am going to end that here. It is late here. It is now 12:07 a.m. But I hope this resonated with somebody. If it did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys, on your way out. It definitely helps me to tap into your energy. Um, I hope everybody has a beautiful evening. I hope that this reached whoever it needed to reach. I will be back on again tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have a beautiful evening. I'll see you soon. Bye.